Hi guys, it's Julie here, and we need to talk about Jay-Z's new album. I haven't heard it yet because I'm not subscribed to Title, and I'm not finna subscribe to Title, but but it was trending on Twitter, obviously, and I heard some crazy stuff. He was talking about in this album, like he did admit to cheating on Beyonce in Lemonade, which I already knew. I knew he cheated on her, and that's why the whole elevator thing went down. And what else? We need to talk about the story of OJ. That song was, I watched the video of it, and I liked the lyrics, and everything he was saying was just truth, truth, truth. Like, I love that. And he was giving people financial advice. But while this was trending, I was like, I don't like what it was, like a minstrel cartoon, and I'm like, I don't know, it was 1 a.m. Like, minstrel cartoons, they freak me out a little bit. I'm not sure if I should watch this, but I watched it anyway, and I'm glad to say that I fell asleep perfectly fine. So yes, the minstrel cartoon I thought was very disturbing, because I mean, not the cartoon itself, like not the plot, but it was just like, I don't like those racist ass cartoons where they like draw black people as monkeys and whatnot. Like, no, it's freaky, like it's creepy, and I can't be the only one who thinks that. So yeah, that happened. And what else? Oh yeah, people made up this fake line talking about, Jay-Z said, "Oh, my wife is a queen, not a Kardashian." I actually thought that it was true, and I did make some tweets about that, but it turns out that it's not true. But he did address Kanye in a song, and he basically was like, he doesn't fuck with Kanye anymore because Kanye changed. And I'm like, okay, thank you for confirming that, because I thought so. I thought that he changed, but I didn't want to, like, I'm like, I don't know Kanye West personally. I never really followed him that closely, so yeah. I mean, I knew who he was for like years now. For probably like 10 years, I've probably known who he was. Because I knew Gold Digger before I knew who Kanye West was, but then my cousin was like, that's Kanye West. And I must have been like 6 or 7 years old when she told me this. But yeah. So she has changed, and I'm just like, okay. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, the album, I think that I will buy it. If it's only on Title, probably not. But if it's gonna be like on, on iTunes or whatever, I'll definitely buy it. Cause like, I think that it's a good album, and Jay-Z has some good lyrics. Yeah. And what else is going on? Oh yes, I started a new job on Wednesday, and so far it's okay. I mean, okay, so it's Saturday, and I'm already over it. Like, I don't hate it there. The people are really nice, and I actually like doing the work there, but it's just like, when there's nothing to do, that's when it gets really painful or gets really boring, and then it's like, we don't even get, like, we barely get breaks, and then like, when we work, it's just like, oh, like, just pretend to be doing shit. Like, at a certain point, it just becomes busy work, and I'm just like, bruh, like, if my feet are hurting, there's nothing else to do. Can I just let my feet have a break? Because I'm on my feet all the fucking time. Like, yesterday, I was on my feet for like 8 hours straight. And apparently, I'm supposed to ask for breaks. Like, okay, you guys know that I'm new to this job. Why don't you tell me that? Why don't you tell me about my breaks? And even if when I do is 15 minutes, but whatever, I'm like, 30 would be great, but 15 is cool too. I mean, whatever. I mean, today, but because I had that break, today was actually pretty bearable. But then I actually did come home. Like, instead of working for 8 hours today, I actually ended up working for like 6 or 7 hours. So yeah. Oh yes, and I got into a beef kind of yesterday because I was tired AF, and I was chilling for a little bit. She was like, "Girl, you need to get, like, I don't know. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to go into it." But this bitch hella yelled at me. And then my boss didn't get mad at me. See, had I gotten like in major trouble, I would be pissed off at her. But I didn't get major trouble, so I don't care that much. But yeah, and the good thing is that once I get my paycheck, I really want to get a new camera instead of using my shitty ass laptop camera, because this shit is not working out. And if I want my YouTube channel to grow, I need a better camera. And what else is going on with me? Yep, that's pretty much it. But you wanna know what? I'm just like, let me just give myself a year to do this, and it's all gonna be good, and I'm gonna do great, and I'm not gonna have to work here anymore. But I honestly blame myself for doing this shit because I keep applying for jobs that I know I'm not gonna enjoy, and then I get frustrated when I hate it, and then I get quit or I get fired. So yeah. Oh my god, I hope no one I know sees this. No one who works with me sees this, but they're probably not gonna see this. With my small ass channel, my non existent invisible ass channel, they're probably not gonna see it. If they do, I'd honestly be amazed. Um but yeah, what else is going on? Should I talk about the Kim Kardashian beauty? I mean, I probably should. Okay, so Kim Kardashian beauty. All these I've been watching reviews on it, right, just to think about whether or not I want to buy it. And bruh, literally every YouTube review I've seen on Kim Kardashian beauty, bruh, when the YouTubers put on the highlighter, they really will stop in the middle of the application and then talk about, oh, let me get out my beauty blender, and then they fucking use their beauty blender. I'm like, oh my god, like literally every YouTube review I watch of this product, they do this. Even Jeffree Star, and I don't know why I'm still watching him, but even Jeffree Star's ass, he tried to make it. He was like overhyping the product, trying to make it sound like it was this amazing thing. Talk about, oh my god, this highlight, and then like, you know what? I'm gonna get my beauty blender out for this. Like, bruh, like just admit that the product sucks. I mean, I feel like coming from a Kardashian, and she really they can't afford to be putting out these cheap ass products. Like, when you have all the money in the world, don't you want to put out a product of quality, especially because she's kind of in competition with her sister. Like, girl, and even her sister's products are, people say, are less than mediocre. So I'm just like, oh my god, like, you guys are rich as fuck. Like, you really mean to tell me that you guys can't afford some expensive ass manufacturer to put out, and put out a good product for people to use? Like, damn, like, they already know that people are gonna buy anything that their name is on. I mean, they already know that. So like, the least they could do is make it something of quality so that more people could buy it. I don't know, it's just kind of disappointing. Well, it's just disappointing to see. I mean, I'm honestly glad I have these YouTube reviews, because that way you don't have to waste my money to buy and shit. And it's not like I wear makeup that much anyway, so I mean, like, I really don't. Maybe for like special occasions I will wear makeup, or like sometimes I might wear like light makeup if I'm feeling it, or if I feel like extra shitty that day. But most of the time I don't wear makeup because I just don't want to, and usually I end up losing sleep, and I'm not gonna lose sleep over some fucking makeup. I'm not judging anyone who does do that. Like, if you do that, good for you, girl or boy, whatever. But for me, it's not my thing. What else? Yes! Oh my gosh, we need to talk about the BET Awards. This whole thing that went on between the Migos and Joe Budden and DJ Akademiks. I'm just like, okay. At first, when I watched the video, I was just so confused. I'm just like, because, the Migos, they have a reputation for jumping people. Like, people on social media always talk about, oh, I got jumped by the Migos. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, so we all seen the video. We all know what happened. If you don't know what happened, Google it or YouTube it. But yeah, Joe Budden, I still don't really quite understand what was going on. I don't understand what happened for the Migos to feel like they need to beat someone up. Like, because they really were about to whip Joe Budden's ass. I'm like, okay, Migos, like, please, don't make it the Ratchet Awards show. Please, let's not turn the BET Awards into that shit. And Joe Budden, I guess he just walked off. He was just like, wrap it up, and then he just dropped the thing. And I'm like, okay. And people say that DJ Akademiks was trolling one of the Migos, the Migos guy who's like, do I look like I have a movie? That guy, people thought that DJ Akademiks was trolling him, but that's not the truth. DJ Akademiks, he didn't have an earpiece in his ear, so he couldn't hear anything. Do I look like a little behind the bougie? Oh my god, the comments though, those comments are everywhere. But yeah, Yeah, so that's all I want to talk about. And yeah, that's what went on this week, I guess, and last week. Anyway, deuces, guys. Expect a new video tomorrow. And yeah.